Let's welcome everyone to this session. So, right in this session, we are going to be introducing the 3 days professional bootcamp by Newton Academy. One of the major reasons why we decided to host this evening session is to give more details and more clarity on this bootcamp based on the questions that were raised on the group. One of the questions raised was people need more clarity on the bootcamp and what to expect. Now, the second question asked was what is the time commitment required? The third one is what are the benefits of the 3 days bootcamp and how it aligns with individual goals. Another thing was financial constraint and how Newton Academy can actually assist. And also, okay, I think that is the 4 questions that were raised. So we are going to be discussing it tonight. And if you're happy to be here, I want you to drop a fire emoji on the group right now. Awesome. So without taking much of our time, I'm going to be going straight to the point without stressing each one of us. And I want to greatly appreciate you for making it out to attend tonight's session, for creating out time to be at tonight's session. It's a great privilege. Thank you so much. So introducing Newton Academy 3 days professional bootcamp. So when it comes to, I said 3 days, I said 3 days. It means that the bootcamp is scheduled to host for awesome 3 days with amazing session. What exactly is this bootcamp all about? What exactly is it about? What exactly is it all about? You see, the professional development bootcamp, also known as Newton Academy Tech Bootcamp, is a comprehensive 3 days program that is designed to equip participants with the practical tech skills and knowledge needed to enhance their career prospects in the tech industry. I'll come again. It is a comprehensive 3 days program that is specifically designed to equip you, the participants, with the practical tech skills and knowledge needed to enhance their career prospects in the tech industry. Let me explain what this means. It means that during this session, you are going to be equipped with practical skills, not just theoretical skills, practical skills. Because one of the mistakes many people make is learning the theoretical aspect of their skills and not the practical aspect. And that is the reason why you see so many people failing. Do you get? So that is the point. So this bootcamp is designed to equip you with practical knowledge, practical skills and knowledge. You see, when you know, you are going to be sound-minded. Do you get? When you have knowledge on a particular thing, you are not going to be ignorant of that thing. And that is one of the benefits of acquiring knowledge. During the previous sessions we had, I showed you the importance of knowledge. How knowledge is very critical in the life of anybody who wants to build a successful life. Knowledge is very, very critical, and also not just acquiring the knowledge, the implementation of the knowledge is very, very critical. When you implement knowledge, you understand it better. So this is what we want to do during this 3 days bootcamp. We don't just want to equip you with knowledge. We want to make you implement what you've learned. And when you implement it through practical projects that you're going to be doing with your team members, because you're going to be assigned to a group, you and your team members are going to be working on a particular project during this 3 days bootcamp. And with this project, you will be able to understand better on the skill you are being taught. Do you get? I'm still going to expose you on what you are going to be learning during this bootcamp and the benefits. But I just want you to understand this, that this 3 days bootcamp is not just for experts, it's not for intermediate people, it's for everyone interested in learning. It's for everyone interested in learning. Whether you have a skill or not, just come and learn. Nobody's an island of knowledge. It is for you if you're a complete beginner, you're 9 to 5, it is for you. If you're an undergraduate, you've just finished service, it is for you. You're currently NYSC member, it is for you, because this is very critical and very important. Because if you consider the high rate of unemployment today, you will realize that there are so many opportunities out there, and people are not, employers are not ready to employ people that doesn't align with their goals, or people that doesn't have the necessary skill set in order for them to hire them. Do you get? So that this is the cause of unemployment rate at the moment in Africa. And as of 2025, I'm speaking, we have 80%, 80 to 85% unemployment rate in Africa at the moment. This is very, very important. You see, when you learn the necessary skill required during this bootcamp, It will give you an edge, and not just an edge. It will make you feel valued. I mean, feel important, feel as an hot cake, feel as a competitor in the job market. You understand? When I'm talking about this, I'm talking about people will you are going to see different people finding interest in you, interested in you. Oh, what do you do? I want to know you more. Okay, I want to hire you. This one to the same thing. This one to the same thing. So to give you an edge, to give you that leverage, to be able to explore more, to be able to explore more. Do you get? So this is one of the importance and one of the benefits of this professional development bootcamp. Through a combination of interactive session, hand-on training, and expert guidance, you will gain a solid foundation in your choosing field and also learn how to apply your skill in real-world scenarios, just like I explained earlier. Because during this session, it's going to be an interactive one. That one is sure. These sessions are going to be an interactive one, and you're going to be laying your hands on practical trainings. I mean, practical trainings. And apart from that, you will gain expert guidance. And also apart from that, you are also going to gain solid foundation on your choosing tech field. For example, let's say I'm coming into this bootcamp and I'm interested in probably data science. You're going to be exposed to data science. If it's digital marketing, you're going to be exposed to it. Do you get? So you're going to gain a solid foundation in it, because if you don't have a solid foundation on your choosing tech field of interest, you will collapse at the end. So this is one of the major reasons for this bootcamp, to give you an edge, to make sure you are solid, to make sure you build a solid foundation so that you can be able to build upon it as time goes on. So this is the major reason for this bootcamp. One of the key takeaway that you need to take consideration of is the practical skill aspects. You're going to gain practical skill a whole lot more. You are going to be able to identify your own strengths. You're going to be able to identify your passion and also your career goals, because we have so many graduates or even undergraduates who doesn't understand their purpose in life, or who do not know their strength or their passion. They have passion, but they don't have the ability to be able to recognize the right one for them. So we are going to be able to expose you to that. We also have something like a test, an assessment test for you that will help you develop that will help you recognize that. So it work, and to definitely work for you. And apart from that, you are definitely going to be able to create a professional online presence for yourself. And if I'm talking about that, I'm talking about personal branding for yourself. Imagine you building a LinkedIn brand at the end of this session, and then you learning how to build your followership from 0 to over 100,000 followers in a year or two. So this is wonderful. You understand? You are going to learn how to do all this, and also you are going to gain guidance on how to stand out in the job market. How to stand out in the job market. You're definitely going to be gaining how to stand out in the job market. And apart from that, you are going to be having access to networking opportunities with global tutors. You know, I told you about tutors. We have tutors from the US, and there are well-recognized tutors in Africa. And also, you are going to be able to network with like-minded individuals. And at the end of it all, you are going to be getting certification. And our certification is well recognizable anywhere in the world. So this is one of the beauty of it. And yeah, our tutors, we have Prosperity. Alon Femi is a digital marketer and a recognized LinkedIn team on LinkedIn. Is a well-recognized LinkedIn team. It's not yet you to stay a young boy, and he has amassed a lot of wealth and also a lot of followership on the internet space, and is recognized by top brands and by Favicon itself. We also have Boluwatife Rotimi. She is the founder of Techies on LinkedIn with over 32k followership on LinkedIn. You see, these are people with results. These are people you want to learn from. We also have Kingsley Orji, a product designer consultant in the United Kingdom. These are people you want to learn from. We also have Rocky Bat. I mean, you can easily go on LinkedIn, search for them, or even go on Google to search for them, and you'll definitely thank me later. We also have Theophilus Akimi. We have Adiola Akinwale, Aureolua Bukola, Theophilus Brian Moore. So these are important tutors that you really need to learn from. Important tutors that you really want to learn from, not just want to learn from. You really need to learn from. So the session, and I believe you can see it, the session is going to be held by 6 p.m. daily. It's going to be from 6 p.m. daily. So if you're a 9 to 5, you would have completed your job by then to resume the session. It's just a 3-day session. You can sacrifice these 3 days, and it's going to be something like maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so that it can ease a lot of burden. For a student, it is for you. Just 6 from 6 p.m. and it's going to be a wonderful session. Do you get? It's going to be a wonderful session. It's currently priced at 5,000 naira to join the session because we want to make it free initially. We want to make it free, but we realize that if it is free, many people won't take it serious. Many people won't value it. So we decided to use it as a commitment fee instead, and then we bring in amazing tutors also. Do you get? And for the certification, majorly the money is for your certification because the certification is very, very important for you. Understand? So apart from the certification, the necessary thing you're going to be learning also is very, very vital and very important. And that is the reason why you're paying this commitment fee, and so that you can be able to create out time for yourself. And one other benefit of this bootcamp is that if you miss a session, because it started from 6 p.m., you understand, you can miss probably a session in between. So if you miss a session, there will be pre-recorded videos available for you to watch. Is this not beautiful? It is very, very beautiful. You understand? Having pre-recorded videos for you, and also materials and resources are available for you. So this is very, very important, and this is something you don't want to miss. What are you going to learn in this bootcamp? So for day one, you're going to be learning about self-discovery. You see, one of the major reasons why you see so many people who fail in life is because they've not discovered themselves. And yet they will be in church like praying. You see, self-discovery doesn't start with prayer alone. It starts with understanding who you are. Where exactly are you? Who am I? Why am I born? What exactly is my purpose in life? What is my talent? What is my passion? What do I love to do the most? So these are things we are going to help you discover during the self-discovery, so that you can be able to understand who exactly you are and how you can be able to choose a skill that align with your personality. How to be able to identify who you are and choose a skill that align with your personality, or skill that complement your personality. Because, for example, if you have a personality of a data scientist and you decided to go into the path of, let's say, a dancer, or choosing a dance skill, you understand, dancing skill, you understand, it might not complement your personality. And if you decide to go for a dancing skill, it can mar your future itself. So you want to be able to discover who you are. You want to be able to choose the right skill that align with your personality, that complements your personality. So this is what you're going to be discovering in day one, self-discovery. It is very, very important. In our self-discovery session, we are going to guide you on how to find clarity on your strengths, on your passion, through practical exercises. You're going to discover what you love and where your strength lies. You're going to identify your career path by learning about various tech careers and finding the one that fits your best. So the one is for self-discovery. And I told you that in our self-discovery session, you're going to learn how to discover who exactly you are. We are going to guide you on how to do that through practical exercises. Very important. And one thing I want you to realize is that this session is going to be an online session, not a physical session. It's going to be an online session so that everybody can have access to it, or remotely or virtually. For day two, you're going to learn, after you've discovered yourself, you must have been able to choose the skill that align with your personality. So you're going to learn that particular skill. You're going to learn the skill itself. So whatever skill you choose, it can probably be data science, product design, digital marketing, or anyone you choose. On day two, you are going to have the opportunity to learn practical introductory skills and also build your first real project that you can easily add to your portfolio or your CV. Now imagine I develop interest into data science, or I discover myself and I see that, okay, I'm good in data science. I can, for the introductory skill, can easily learn how to use Microsoft Excel or Python itself. So I can easily add it to my CV. I know about Python as my skill. It can be Python skill. You understand? It can be how to effectively use Microsoft Excel. You see, or Excel sheets. You see, if I add it to my CV and I took it to any company, they will hire me. Do you know why? Because many companies are looking for those with those specific skills. So this is one of the importance of this day too. So for day three, which is also very important, maybe you don't want to work under any company, or you want to work under any company, this is branding and positioning. How to build your own business yourself. More on entrepreneurship. Do you get how to build your own business yourself? How to get seen, add and hired on LinkedIn. You're going to learn from influencers who get job offers in their DM. You're going to learn how to create a professional LinkedIn profile and attract LinkedIn recruiters, and you're going to learn exactly how to develop your brand and position yourself for success on LinkedIn with practical tools and tips to present yourself as a top 1% talent in tech. Imagine Fabicon recognizing you as top 40%, top 1%, top 2% in Africa on LinkedIn. That is a milestone. Do you get? So day three is specifically for that. Because many companies before they hire you don't know who you are. I told you about that. It's not just about your skills alone. Many people have similar skills like yours. They have similar skills like yours. So you have competitors yourself. Understand? So when you are coming to the job market, always have an idea that the recruiters, they are not just looking for people of my skill, they're looking for personalities. Always have the idea of they're looking for personalities. And if I'm coming to the job market, I want to come into the job market with a kind of mentality that I am unique in my field. Do you get? So this is what we're going to be teaching you on your day three, because many recruiters, if they want to hire you, the first thing they have to do and search is your name. They want to look at your name on LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn? That will be the first question that'll pop up on their mind. Are you on LinkedIn? If it is no, they will never hire you, irrespective of your skill. Do you get? So these are one thing you want to be able to do: how to build your brand on LinkedIn, how to build yourself on LinkedIn. Even though you are not getting hired by anybody, you can easily build a successful business on LinkedIn. You understand? And these are ways you can build successful business on LinkedIn. You can, for example, let's say I learned digital marketing as an example, and under digital marketing during the day too, let's say they taught us how to run Facebook ad. If I'm able to build a professional LinkedIn profile on LinkedIn, if I'm able to do that effectively, what I'm going to do is to, if I've built my followership, let's say I've built my followership up to 1,000 followers or 2,000 followers during my first 2 months, what I'm just going to do is to create probably a video tutorial on how to run Facebook ad, then I'll sell it. Doing that, I'll sell it to my followers. I can tell them it's 5,000 naira. So imagine 1,000 people getting my 5,000 naira for that's over 5 million naira. Do you get? So these are ways to build successful business on LinkedIn. Do you get? So this is one of the benefits of this bootcamp. Day one, self-discovery. Day two, learning your choosing tech skill. Day three, branding and positioning. These are powerful sessions and beautiful sessions that you really don't want to miss. And the fee is just 5,000 naira. It's a commitment fee, just like I told you earlier. For those complaining of financial constraints, this is the best we can offer you. 5,000 naira. It was 10,000 naira earlier. So for financial constraints, we decided to make it 5,000 naira for you. And it is for limited people. You understand? It's for a limited amount of people. It's just for 500 people. And immediately 500 people are complete. It's going to increase back to its normal fee. And don't forget, the program is starting by the end of August. And I don't want you to miss it. Don't procrastinate till then. Don't say, okay, I'll pay by then. No. If I pay by then, you're going to miss a lot of bonuses. During the last session we grant out bonuses like how to get listed on Google, how to build your name on Google. If you search your name on Google, will it pop up? No. It can't just pop up magically. You understand? Magically, it can't just pop up. If you search your name on Google, it can't just pop up. There are systems you need to build. And these are something you're going to be learning. You understand? You're going to be learning. It's a bonus. And I'm the one giving you myself. I'm not giving myself, not even Newton Academy. Giving you. It is Freedom Urban Jason that has given you. Go to any of the admin. Ask for Freedom Urban Jason. Freedom Urban Jason. Ask for freedom. You get. You can easily search my name on Google, so that you can get more clarity about me. And that is that for that. I already told you about it. So to sign up for this, you just need to click any link around this session or reach out to me via this contact. So for the bonus I said earlier, I'm still going to grant it out. So if you are among the people who are going to be taking action before the end of today, you're going to be having access to this bonus, and I don't want to miss it for anything. How to get listed on Google. This is very, very important to you as either an undergraduate, a 9 to 5, an expert. How to get listed on Google. It's very, very important, because many people don't want to go through the ordeal of probably going to LinkedIn to search your name. They want to go on Google straight. Where exactly are you? Because we live in Africa before, right in Africa before. If you finish primary school, you're going to get hired. But it got to a stage whereby you need to finish your secondary school aspect. And by the time you finish your secondary school aspect, you're going to get hired. But it's also got to a time whereby you need to attend either technical college or university or poly or college before you can get hired. Now it goes to a time whereby you need a master's degree. It then goes to a time whereby you need a PhD degree. It then goes to a time whereby you need digital skills, tech skills. And now we are in a century, and we are moving the century by Recruiters are interested in your personality. Who are you? What lives have you impacted to? So these are things you really need to take note of. Getting listed on Google will be a kind of, it will give you an edge. It will give you an edge. Why? Because they recognize you as a personality. Getting listed on Google to give you an edge. Do you get? So this is very, very important for your growth. And here's a recap on the tutors or the facilitators that are going to be handling each sessions. And I don't want you to miss it for anything. I told you it's going to be by 6 p.m. daily. I don't want you to miss it for anything. I don't want you to miss it. I don't really want you to miss it. It's just 5,000 hourly. If you can't afford it, come to my DM. Let's talk. Do you get? If you can't afford it, come to my DM. Let's talk. Do you get? And one thing I would also advise you is that if you can't afford it, if it is 3K you have, pay it so that you can balance up at the end. You understand? If you have 3K at the moment, pay it down. Then balance up. You understand? I'm not talking about you balancing up at the end of the program. No. I mean, instead of holding on to that 3K, you will spend it. You will spend it. Pay it. Then pay the rest. You understand? To give you the ability to even pay the rest. You understand? So these are things or ways you can actually be able to leverage on this bootcamp. I don't want you to miss this bootcamp, just like I said. Leverage on it. Leverage on it. This is a one-time opportunity. And I'm not sure if you'll be able to have this kind of opportunity again. So what do you say? The ball is your court. Leverage on this. It's also one time fee of 5,000 naira, and it's something I don't want you to miss. So take action. So that will be all for tonight, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. If you gain a whole lot from this session, I want you to post it on the group that you gain a lot. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you for creating out time to be in this session. And if you have any question, please kindly let me know. Okay, someone just pasted. What is the time commitment required? Oh yes, I've talked about the time commitment required. I said the time commitment required is just for you to be available from 6 p.m. for that consecutive 3 days. It's going to start from the end of August. Just for you to create that time by 6 p.m. So okay. The benefits of it, I've made mention of the benefits. I've told you that you're going to learn how to discover yourself, gain more clarity on your true self through practical exercises. You're going to learn your choosing tech skill. You're going to learn about branding and positioning, and also the business aspect of it, because you have so many people with skills and yet they're broke. You understand? So you want to be able to learn the entrepreneurial aspect of your skill, the business aspect of your skill, so that you'll be able to have an edge. You won't be able to rely on jobs alone. You will get. So that's that for that.